Mitraya Namaha, welcome to VSP 1080 channel Energy Circles, and today we are going to talk about the pain. Pain has got different aspects to it, and by definition pain is called, it is an unpleasant emotional experience caused by noxious stimuli and carried through a specific nervous system. It can be a specific pattern of nervous system. So what is pain? Pain is an unpleasant emotional experience. Did you notice that? It is an unpleasant emotional experience. That is, always pain has an emotional component to it. Normally pain is a physical process, right? There is some noxious stimuli, noxious in the sense which is not needed to the body or which is not liked by the body. So that kind of stimulus, and then that leads to that adds with the emotional component, and then that exaggerates as pain. So always pain has this emotional component to it. Remember this. This is number one, and why I am talking about this I'll tell you at the end, right? So this is first point. So someone asked me in the messages that talk about pain. How do we endure pain during spiritual process, or what do you expect? A Swamiji or a Guruji or an enlightened being or those who are in the spiritual path will not have pain, or will it just vanish, or if I do like this will it vanish? What is it? So this is very, very important for all of us to understand. Once you are in the spiritual process, not that your troubles will vanish away, not that your problems just go away, not that you will not have any pain and you become like an Iron Man. No, it is not that. The moment you are in the spiritual process and you are into a spiritual path, all your problems will become less than you. You will become more, right? You will become bigger than your problems. In general, and for a normal human being, the problems become big and they will start hurting you. And when I'm talking about pain and the problems, it is all same. They have measured it, that someone who is in love failure or loss of close one, that leads to same pain as that of physical pain. So physical pain is almost equal to emotional pain or emotional disturbance causing pain, right? So pain can be any noxious stimuli. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be chemical, it can be burns, any kind of thing is almost the same pain. So body understands it as same pain, right? So in general, for us, we in the maxillofacial region, we work about few important nerves, but in general in the body there are almost many nerves and nerve endings which carry, they are like receptors, they carry this pain sensation, and that pain sensation will travel through that nerve network, and they go to spinal cord, and ascending fibers and descending fiber tracts are there, and the pain goes and it stimulates certain part of the brain, and then you add your experience to it. That is, last time they have hurt us similarly, and the loss of your closed one will keep reminding you about their memories, and then that leads to pain. So some kind of pain is stored already in your reticular formation that will determine the depth and awareness of your pain, and from there the pain is interpreted by the cortex, from there into the opposite side of your brain, that is from this side it goes to the opposite side, and here it gets interpreted, and from there it happens, the entire process, right? Once this is understood, or once this process is clear for you, you should remember this, that body naturally produces some kind of morphines, that is endorphins. Morphine is an strongest painkiller known, right? And body produces enormous amounts of morphines. That is why any kind of pain, if you don't give them any medical help, pain will automatically subside for some time. Then it may again have a second round, but initially the pain is beautifully controlled by body itself. Body produces enormous amount of endorphins or some kind of morphine which will reduce the pain. So any kind of pain, body has that capacity to control it. Okay, so remember this. I'll tell you at the end why I'm talking about all this. Then next thing is, whenever there is a pain, you understand pain has got this dual nature. Dual nature of pain is very, very important for all of us to understand, because pain can be interpreted by different people differently, right? A person who is in army, who is in war, who is taking bullets, can take that pain and even, again run for the country. But then a small prick or small thorn when you are at home will cause lot of pain, right? So dual nature of pain is, pain always has this component of emotion, lot of emotion to it. If you add emotion to your pain, it becomes worst. If you don't add emotion, you give it a positive strengthening, then you will not have any pain. At least the intensity of the pain is reduced if you have the positive outlook or less emotional component to it. That is, you don't, suppose you get a prick or you get a cut or you get an injury or you fall, you have an accident and all, don't add emotion to it. Don't add emotion to that. If you don't add emotion, the pain becomes a physiological response of the body, and once you hand over yourself to a doctor, they will treat you and the pain will subside. But if you add emotion to it, this applies to anywhere in your relationships. Suppose someone cheated you, suppose you lost someone very close to your heart, suppose a love failure, suppose a failure in the college, failure in anywhere, right? You have this in your mind, you keep repeating it, what people will think, what my father will think, what my mother will think, what that fellow will think, what this fellow will think. Then the moment you add emotion to it, the moment you add a component to it, then that becomes bad and the pain is becoming worse day by day, right? So first thing is, understand it is an emotional pain and stop adding emotion to your pain. This is very, very important. Next is, body produces enormous amount of chemicals, and you can ask your body to produce chemicals by meditating. Meditation can cause lot of chemicals to produce at an optimum quantity, so that all your pains, all your sensations get reduced, right? This is also a very important component. And next is, whenever you are in pain, whenever you are in agony, whenever you are emotionally disturbed, remember your pains and emotions will be directly proportional, and the more you talk about it, the more you add the discussion, and the discussion is adding emotion, and that emotion of other will add emotion to it. Oh, did this happen to you? Oh, so sad. Oh, how did that fellow talk to you like this? How did this thing happen to you? So the more you add emotion of others also to your pain, the pain becomes worst. So stop adding your emotion, at the same time others' emotion, to decrease the intensity of your pain. And any kind of pain in this universe, any kind of pain, body knows how to handle it. If you maintain your body well, I am sure your body will handle your pains very well. And avoid oiling your body with non-pranic foods, or which don't add energy to your body. Don't take such foods when you are in pain. When you are in pain, do not take foods that will subside or suppress your your immune response, or your body's natural mechanism to fight it out, like alcohol, like cigarette, like any other kind of drug. Do not subside your body's ability to fight the inflammation or fight the pain, right? And any pain is almost equal to inflammation, right? If there is inflammation, there is pain, right? So remember this. Sometimes you have all body aches and all, it's body's kind of mild inflammation, right? So in case you have anything of that sort, please get it sorted. Have good kind of food, have good regular exercise, breathing. Your breathing can take away lot of pain. Bruce Lee uses his breath, controls his breath so well to kick any wall, to hit anything, and without having any pain he can break the bricks and all. You see these karate fighters, so that's because they can control their breath very well. So the moment you start controlling your breath, I think there will not be any pain. And whenever you are in pain, whenever you are in some kind of physical pain, try to take doctor's help. It is like this, I heard I never go to doctor, even though there is pain I will bear. That is a wrong concept. If you have pain, you have to take medical help, right? Not that just because you are spiritual, just because you will know how to bear it, don't bear it. Because once it is inflamed, once the pain starts, and if you don't take help properly, then that pain becomes chronic, and chronic pains seldom go away. So always take help an acute level, and whenever there is pain, please take medical help and go to a nice doctor, get a consultation done, check what it is, help your body to recover faster. Otherwise acute pains can become chronic, and that may lead to lot of disturbances in your life. So remember this. And to control your pain, make sure your spinal cord, your neck health is very, very important. If you have your neck position and backbone sorted, I think most of the pains can be controlled by the body itself. So to conclude or to summarize it, first is don't add emotion to your pain, don't add others' emotion to your pain, and next is always take medical help, definitely medical help, and eat good food and proper exercise, control your breath, and neck and spinal cord health is very, very important. Hope this video helps you, and in case you have anything to talk, anything to ask, please put it in the comment section. We will definitely talk. If it is a proper question or you want me to answer anything, please mail it to drharish Harish TENNETI Dr. Harish Teneti @gmail.com or vbvhelp@gmail.com, and I'm ready to help you in case if it is a genuine one. Thank you so much for patient listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Mitraya Namaha.
Mitraya Namaha. Welcome to Energy Circle's VSP 1080 channel. Thank you for the amazing response. Please do not forget to pass it on and subscribe. Thank you very much. Aditya Sakshi, Sampurna Raksha.